What's going on, guys? It's me, JV, coming to you live this Friday afternoon. Today is April 25th, 2025, and I am in a different location today. I just got to Mexico City. I'm in Mexico City this morning, or today. Enjoying the weather. It's really been very warm throughout the course of the day. It's been about 84 degrees. Right now it's 85 degrees as I speak to you from the Aztec capital of the world. And I'm going to be hanging out here for a couple of days, today, tomorrow, and the first half of Sunday, as the great Gary Radnich would say, Sunday, before I head out to Europe. I'm actually heading out to Spain, to Barcelona, on Sunday afternoon. I got a flight like around 6 p.m. Mexico City time. So I'm going to be here for a couple of days, enjoying the weather. I just got here this morning. I arrived at around 3:20 in the morning. I touched down, and then I got to the Airbnb like around 4:30 or so. It was really dead in the Centro Histórico. There was absolutely nobody here. It was absolutely dead, and right now it is buzzing. It is lively. When I went out and I got a haircut and I got other things that I was running some errands, I noticed there was a lot of people as usual. So here I am, enjoying, like I mentioned, the weather. I just got an alert yesterday before leaving the States. I got an alert from the IRS indicating that they have already received my payment, the error that my CPA actually, or my accountant made. So I paid back the $5,000 that I got in addition to in excess of what I was supposed to receive. And the accountant went ahead and reimbursed me the fee, so I didn't have to pay anything to prepare my taxes. So it was free of charge in response to the mistake that he made. It wasn't my fault. That was basically a mistake that he made. So that's a huge sigh of relief. The fact that the funds have already been credited back, and I am in the black again. I am debt free once again. I don't owe anything to anyone as far as the IRS is concerned. So, not a whole lot going on. I know the last video that I recorded, I was talking about the economy and how awful it is. But I think after that, I was talking also about a coworker that actually got fired for embellishing his productivity as far as generating leads was concerned, and he was let go by the company. And I think the last video that I recorded was about a week ago, but I really didn't have anything to discuss. I wanted to wait until I got here to Mexico, and yeah, not a whole lot going on. Like I mentioned, I just had this trip already planned in advance for a couple of months. I had already put together the itinerary. I had already set aside the budget that I was gonna need in order to complete this trip. So that's basically what's happening at this juncture with my current situation. I got a couple of weeks of vacation. I'm still owed a lot of money from my other employer, so hopefully I'll be able to get some of that money back when I go back up to the US, or to the DS as I call it. And when I left the Bay Area yesterday, it was really cold. It was extremely cold. The high was actually about 59 degrees, and it was overcast, and it was definitely chilly. I mean, I was walking around just to exercise a little bit. I went out for a walk because I put my gym membership in a freeze as of Monday. So I wanted to do some other exercise, so I decided to walk around. And I couldn't even break a sweat because it was so cold. It was, as I mentioned, around 59 degrees. I'm not complaining. I'm just pointing what the temperature was. I actually enjoy that weather. That weather is just perfect when you're walking around because it doesn't sap your energy. You can walk for miles and miles and really not feel any effects, any fatigue or anything like that, because the weather is very conducive for somebody that wants to walk for long stretches of distance. But here's the polar opposite. Here the weather, when I got here this morning, it was already nice and lukewarm, and it's been pretty warm throughout the day. I took like a 6-hour nap when I arrived here at the apartment, and then I got up like around 10:30 or so in the morning. I took a shower, and then I went out and ran some errands like I mentioned. I got a haircut, and yeah, I mean, I feel like I never left. I feel like I was just here a couple of weeks ago. Time is just absolutely flying by. It's been ridiculous. It's been incredible how quickly this year is passing us by. But the next couple of weeks are going to be hectic. So I'm probably going to be arriving in Barcelona sometime at Monday night, their time, and then we're going to be there for about 3 or 4 days, and then we're going to go up to Paris. I think we're going to take the bullet train. They said it takes about 6 hours to get there, so I still haven't figured out whether or not I'm going to use one of the cheap airlines that they have in Europe. It's a very popular airline. I'm not going to mention it, but it's a very popular one where you can fly for a fraction of what the other major airlines in Europe charge you, and that would take about 2 hours to get there if we were to fly, as opposed to taking the train. But if you take the train, it's going to take about 6 hours, so I still got to figure that out. And then we're going to have to go from Paris back to Barcelona to catch our flight back here to Mexico City in a week from Monday. Actually, a week from Sunday, I'm sorry. A week from Sunday. We should be back here on Sunday. So that's the itinerary. I've never been to Spain. I've never been to Barcelona. I've never been to Paris. So this is going to be my first trip to Western Europe, really, in my entire life. I've only been to one country in Scandinavia. And then, of course, I went to London, England, but that's up north. That's in British territory, as they like to say up there. So this is going to be my first Western Europe trip, and I'm looking forward to that. So we'll see how it goes. I will keep you guys abreast of the situation. I will keep you guys posted of my escapades here and there. And yeah, I just wanted to report my current location. I'm back here in Mexico for the first time since January of this year, 3 months ago. So anyway, guys, not a whole lot going on other than that. Pretty much everything is pretty quiet right now. And I like it quiet, actually. This is how I like it. I don't like any commotions in my life. I don't want any major, rushing type of a lifestyle where you're constantly stressing out over things and everything is moving so quickly. I'd rather have it very quiet and calm like I have it right now. So anyway, I'll talk to you later. Peace out from Mexico City. I'm signing off, and I will catch you hopefully in Europe, as I like to call it over in the old continent. Talk to you later.